Hi guys, today we're presenting episode 2 of our 18th travel vlog, our trip to Venice. In this part, we'll cover the last 2 days of our trip. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, check out the link in the description below. The plan for the day was to continue exploring central Venice and enjoy lunch at a really good pizzeria there. Then check out the well-known town of Murano, renowned for its glass-making tradition. And finally, end the day with an evening stroll in St. Mark's Square. We took the same route to Venezia Piazzale Roma, and since we had already bought a 2-day public transport pass, we just needed to hop on the tram to get to the island. As I've said before, it's a pretty convenient option. The warm and sunny weather foreshadowed a delightful day of exploring ahead of us. We first got on a very crowded water bus.
Oh, hell no, bro, hell no.
And got off at the iconic Rialto Bridge to soak in the evergreen, enchanting atmosphere of the dazzling streets. It was really pleasant wandering alongside the Grand Canal on the cobbled lanes. Venice is actually sinking 1 to 2 millimeters each year, so it's definitely worth visiting before it goes under. The archipelago also floods periodically, which is an event known as acqua alta, mainly occurring throughout autumn and winter. After a brief walk, we hopped on another water bus that passed under the Rialto Bridge and took us closer to our desired restaurant for lunch. This part of town seemed to be quite refined. No matter where or when you visit Venice, the crowds seem to never disappear.
Now we're walking through one of the many streets here, and we're on our way to a pretty good pizzeria. I'm not too sure, but we're gonna eat some food now.
Though it felt nice to have finally found a tranquil part of the town, we spent a long time looking for this particular restaurant we'd planned to eat at, so I scrapped the idea and began looking for a different one.
This is one of the quieter, less touristy neighborhoods here. It's really nice because you have these little canals everywhere, and bridges, awesome bridges with cool architecture just about everywhere you look. It's good to have a perspective of the quieter, more discreet villages, like parts of the town, and the louder hustle bustle areas of the more famous tourist attractions. So definitely check out both of those so that you have a better perspective of this whole amazing historical town.
For lunch, we stopped at Ristorante Tintoretto, where I had some exceptional risotto. The friendly restaurant owner explained the quickest route to reach our next destination, Murano. We followed his instructions to reach Fondamente Nove. The breeze of the lagoon felt so refreshing. As we reached the island, we made our way along the coast in search of an entrance to the main town area. Murano is your classic, small Italian town, with delightful little lanes passing here and there, but what makes it special is its fascinating glassmaking tradition. So we decided to stop by for a glass-blowing demonstration. This is a mesmerizing experience you cannot miss, and it was so impressive to see this man's craftsmanship live. This art has been practiced in Murano since the 7th century, but its popularity boomed in the late 13th century, when Venice decided to move all glass furnaces here to prevent fires and protect secrets, making Murano Europe's luxury glass center throughout the Renaissance.
There are actually many different places where you can see such demonstrations. You just have to choose one. Just choose one and yeah, enjoy the show.
We exited the building and wandered along the scenic streets. Handmade glass souvenirs were everywhere. Despite being pretty, they were quite expensive. But if you still want to buy one, always check for the authentic Murano glass sign on them to avoid getting scammed.
It's really unique how in Murano they love their glass. You know, it's a very unique, weird, strange, amazing talent that they have here. It's really cool. We have glass demonstrations everywhere. It's awesome.
We continued to advance through the town. The cloudy weather made it very pleasant to explore Murano. It felt calming here, contrasting greatly with the busy ambience of central Venice. It's time to head back to the main island. We then took another trip to San Marco. Coming here in the evening is different. There was no longer the blazing sun, and everyone appeared far more laid back and relaxed. It was still buzzing with tourists. But since most of the visitors are day trippers, many of which coming from cruises, the crowds had certainly thinned out. This is the Bridge of Sighs, which connects the Doge's palace to the new prisons. As prisoners would cross the bridge, they would sigh as they took their last glimpse of the picturesque city, hence the name. I was having a blast. It was a great idea to revisit St. Mark's Square because we noticed new details, such as the intricate designs, depictions, and sculptures on and around the palace. The main square looked truly magnificent with all the evening lights on.
You know, it's just a different vibe coming here in the evening. We've already seen all of these things, but it's just cooler and all the lights are up. It's just a different vibe. Definitely worth checking out in the day and at night. Beautiful, everything around us. It's so fancy and very extravagant.
After one last look at the square, we headed back to the water bus stop to get to Piazzale Roma.
It even started raining.
Dinner was once again eaten at Taverna Fontana and was absolutely delicious, before returning to our apartment to end the day. After packing up, we left Mestre to set off on the road. On the way back home, we recalled all the scenic spots we discovered. Our time in Venice was well spent, and we had a fun and exciting holiday here. Central Venice's ageless majesty, Murano's vivid hues, and Murano's rich glassmaking history all contributed to a distinct atmosphere that gave us a comprehensive and varied view of the Venetian lagoon, not to forget the flavorful cuisine we enjoyed. However, a downside of the region is the unavoidable crowds, even in off-season. In addition, despite the convenience of water buses, it was still a long and tiring process to get around. But all in all, everyone should visit this living museum at least once in their lifetime, as its historical and cultural aspects are incredible. My personal favorite part was Murano, with its colorful, charismatic streets. That's all for now, and we'll see you in the next one. Please remember to like and click the channel icon to subscribe. Bye!